My affirmation of this week is, I will love harder and more intentional. Your life can be changed in the smallest or biggest way in the blink of an eye. Many of us were directly or indirectly impacted after hearing the tragic news of 9 people losing their lives in a helicopter crash. One of the 9 was very well known to the world and struck a chord. Just as I was signing off on Instagram after posting some content, I got a glimpse of another post that had just confirmed that Kobe Bryant was one of those that perished in the crash. My heart immediately sank, trying to process what I had just read. My whole mood changed, trying to sympathize and empathize not only for the lost, but for the families that were left behind to grieve and mourn. The blog that I had just wrote this past weekend concerning my parent and kid content was entitled, What About Us? And after this tragedy occurred, it put even more perspective on how precious time is and how precious time is spent with our loved ones. So often we're too focused in on our cell phones, social media, worried about what other people are doing, what's the next popular move. We are just too focused on the wrong things that are not of great value. Unfortunately and sadly, it's not until something tragic happens, especially when it's someone who's created a platform for the world to see, that we begin embracing one another and loving one another more. After receiving more news on the other precious lives lost in this tragedy, especially involving children, I truly let it sink in. And as a parent, it sunk in deep. I cried like a baby. It acts as a great reminder for us all how precious life can be and how we live it. It does not matter what color we are, how much money we have, how famous or popular we are. Death does not discriminate, and we all will leave this earth. The eternal heavenly home awaits thereafter. But until then, we must love hard and intentional every day. Kobe described love as a beautiful journey. So let's continue on with that journey. In Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2, it says, Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. And in John chapter 14, verse 1, it says, Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and trust also in me. There is more than enough room in my Father's home. If there was not so, what I have told you that I am going to prepare a place for you, when everything is ready, I will come and get you, so that you will always be with me where I am, and you know the way where I am going. Be blessed, y'all. Peace.